All right, we have here the Ruger LC Carbine in 5.7 by 28 millimeter. Um, it has a capacity of 20 rounds. Comes with, I believe, two 20-round magazines. Um, there's your 20-round magazine right there. There's some 5.7 ammo. It's got an overall length of 28.7 inches and 30.6. So between 28.7 and 30.6 inches, I guess, with the stock extended. It's got an aluminum receiver. Weighs 5.9 pounds. It does have a polymer grip where the magazine inserts. Very weird magazine release as well. It's got a threaded barrel, 16.25 inch threaded barrel. So half inch by 28 thread pattern there. The Ruger LC Carbine also comes from the factory with their rapid deploy or rapid polymer iron sight, whatever you want to call them, flip up plastic sights. I had a Delta Point Pro on the one that I borrowed, so that was really nice to shoot. Put a little red dot on there like that and you're going to be perfect. So plastic sight, they're nice to have backup sights. They're lightweight, they don't really get in the way. Also comes with a pretty nice little stock. So it is foldable, as you can see there, and also if you grab that little tail end and squeeze and pull out, it is retractable as well. So you got a length of pull extension that you can do, and then you also can fold it to the side for a more compact stowaway type package if you would like. I had the chrono out doing some velocity testing on one of my handguns, so I figured why not see how fast this puppy can fly. So we did some of that. Nice tactile safety there. Not gonna lie, it was a little bit difficult trying to hold my phone as a camera and also line up this dot with the target without shooting my chrono. So but I was able to do it, and I mean, these things were flying. I just used some FMJ 5.7 rounds, and as you can see, I think 1999, 1998, everything was just under 2,000 feet per second. But these things come out of there blazing. Recoil on this thing is amazing. Very low recoil impulse, and you can just spit out 20 rounds fairly quickly. If the trigger was better, I would say really quickly, but because of that recoil impulse. But there's definitely something to be desired about the trigger. There's an issue with it that we'll talk about in a second. Here we go, 1990. I mean, really fast. So as you can see, the target behind the chrono didn't have any holes in it. I guess it was shooting high, the way I had it lined up and the way the dot was. So I did this just to get some on paper. And for standing unsupported, I was pleased with these groups. You know, I think it was 25 feet, but looked good. So now I try some double taps, some triple taps, just to see how this trigger is, see how fast I can get it to run. And that's when I realized something was kind of weird. I mean, it's definitely usable, definitely shootable, but the trigger is very different. I explain it in a little more detail coming right up here. But there she is, the Ruger LC Carbine in 5.7 by 28 with the loophole Delta Point Pro on there. Luckily, I have a really cool boss that I work for at Shooting Illustrated, and he got this to do a little testing on and let me use it, so you guys get to see it. So as I was shooting the Ruger 5.7 Carbine here, I tried to do a couple double taps, triple taps, and it felt kind of weird. It felt like my finger was hesitating, but then I really focused on my finger, and it was still hesitating. And I knew it wasn't me, which usually it is me. But the trigger reset is very, very weak. So it's like you almost can't feel it at all. So brake, nice clean brake. Gunfire, of course.
nothing. So it's very hard to tell when this trigger has been reset, especially when you're shooting. Now, as far as the accuracy goes, pretty accurate. I think the dot could be adjusted just a little bit more. It wasn't zeroed for me. It was zeroed for my boss, which he let me borrow this gun. Thank you, Kevin, for letting me do this video and show people the new 5.7 carbine. So I think I could have brought the dot up just a little bit more. And then, I mean, those groups are not bad just for shooting offhand, messing around. And you saw on the chrono, you know, 2,000 feet per second for this thing. So these things are coming out blazing. Accuracy is good. Velocity is crazy. Pretty lightweight package. Adjustable stock, foldable and adjustable. And yeah, it's a fun little gun. Would have to do something about that trigger. If I was going to keep one, would have to switch the mag release over to the other side because I shoot left. But other than that, Ruger 5.7 carbine, I'd say it's a thumbs up.
Thank you for watching, everybody. Direct infringement.